Bear and Cheryl Show. Easter Day edition. Yeah, it is. So we actually have another story that we wanted to share with you, and we want to show you our friend again. Hello, everybody. I'm Bunny Chicken Bunny, and I'm here today on Easter Sunday, this holy Easter Sunday, to be with Cheryl and Bear as we talk about this really fun story, which has both bunnies and chickens. So you might love it. Yes, we're here to talk about a story that Claude, my AI friend, made for us in honor of this other story that I used to just love so much called Easter Bunnies Come to Town. And it's a musical. It's from the 70s. Gosh, we just love that story. It was about 50 years ago almost now, but they've never made a better one. So, and it all has an Easter train. It has the Easter bunny. They talk about all kinds of things. Fred Astaire, who's amazing, is talking all about the origins of Easter. And back in the day, it was still okay to talk about God in public parlance, so they do mention Jesus as well, even in a children's cartoon. Yeah, times were better then, sometimes. Not everything, but they should be talking about God. So I like that they do. And they talk about how they made jelly beans and, how did they make the first Easter outfits and, how did they start hiding Easter eggs and all of that amazing stuff. Such a glorious story. And even how did they make bunnies, like the first chocolate bunnies. So all of that stuff is very, very cool. So we thought we would share our story about that as well. So let me tell you what it's called. I said to Claude, Claude, whatever you want to name it. Claude is so good at making stories, in case you want to see him too. It's called, Bear, you want to say the title? Yeah, sure. Sure, everybody. Hang on, let me get there. Hello. Yeah. It's called The Great Easter Express Adventure. It does sound like a good children's book, doesn't it? It's for the child and all of us. I think you might love it. I just loved it so much. Has this beautiful feeling of the stories that I remember from my when I was little, from my childhood, that don't seem to be existing anymore. So we wanted to put one out there. On the morning before Easter Sunday, which was yesterday, because Easter Sunday is today, when the dew still sparkled like tiny diamonds on every petal and every leaf, Hopper, the Easter bunny, woke with a start. "Oh, my goodness gracious!" he exclaimed, his pink nose twitching frantically. "It's Easter Eve! There's so much to do!" And nobody ever called it that before. Hopper hopped out of his cozy burrow beneath the great oak tree and gazed across Springtime Meadow. The sun was just beginning to peek over the horizon, painting the sky with breathtaking swirls of pink and orange and gold. "What a beautiful morning for Easter preparations," Hopper declared, smoothing down his soft orange vest with little golden eggs embroidered all over the pockets. Just then a tiny chorus of voices called out, "Hopper, Hopper!" Oh, hang on, babe, I want to say something. Yeah, I like this part. I enjoy chicks, very much. So, yeah. He just wanted to tell us. 5 fluffy yellow chicks came bouncing across the meadow, their little wings flapping with excitement. "Good morning, Peep, Sheep, Sunny, Daisy, and Pip." Hopper greeted his chick friends. "Are you ready for our big Easter mission today?" "Yes," chirped Peep, who wore a tiny red bow tie. "We've been practicing our egg decorating all week. And I've been taste testing jelly beans to make sure they're perfect," added Sheep, who had the reputation for having the sweetest tooth in all of Springtime Meadow. Suddenly, a cheerful toot toot echoed across the meadow. Around the bend came the most extraordinary sight. It was Sunshine, the Easter Express train. His bright yellow engine gleamed in the morning sunlight, and his smokestack puffed clouds shaped like little bunnies. Can you imagine that? Good morning, friends, called Sunshine, his headlight eyes twinkling merrily. I'm all fueled up and ready for our big delivery day. Oh, Sunshine, you look marvelous, cried Hopper. Those new Easter cars you're pulling are spectacular and extraordinary. Behind Sunshine were 5 colorful train cars, one filled with chocolate eggs of every variety, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, and even golden chocolate that sparkled in the sunlight. Another overflowing with rainbow jelly beans that seemed to dance with sweetness. A third car was packed with fluffy marshmallow peeps in every color imaginable, especially yellow. A fourth containing beautiful and bountiful Easter baskets lined with soft green and yellow grass. And a final car where all the eggs would be decorated. All aboard the Easter Express, called Sunshine cheerfully. We have a big day ahead. As the friends boarded the yellow train, something magical began to happen in the meadow. The flowers, the daffodils, tulips, crocuses, hyacinths, slowly turned their faces toward the train and began to sing in sweet bell-like voices. Easter time is coming soon. Under the spring bright morning moon, bunnies hop and chicks all sing, celebrating the joy Easter brings. The flowers, they're serenading us, gasped Sunny, the smallest chick, with a tuft of extra fluffy feathers on her head. They only do this once a year, on Easter Eve, exclaimed Hopper with a smile. It's the way of blessing our journey. As Sunshine chugged along the winding tracks through springtime meadow, the friends got busy with their Easter preparations. In the decoration car, the chicks dipped eggs in rainbow-colored dyes, while Hopper added delicate patterns with a special paintbrush. These eggs are going to make children so happy tomorrow morning, said Daisy, a thoughtful chick with a tiny daisy flower tucked behind her wing. Well, that's what Easter's all about, agreed Hopper, bringing joy and wonder to others. And Jesus. It's always about Jesus. But as they worked, Hopper noticed that Pip, the smallest chick with speckled feathers, seemed troubled. Well, what's wrong, Pip? Asked Hopper gently. Well, said Pip in his tiny voice, I was just thinking about all the children who might not get any eggs or treats tomorrow. What if we miss some houses? What if some children are sad on Easter morning? Hopper's kind heart was touched. That's a very good thought, Pip. We must make sure every child finds something special tomorrow. Just then, Sunshine called out, Friends, look ahead! The Easter Express was approaching Rainbow Ridge, the highest point in Springtime Meadow, and the sight before them was troubling. Storm clouds had gathered, and rain was falling heavily on the other side of the ridge. Oh no! Exclaimed Sheep. How will we ever make our deliveries in such weather? And how will we get across Puddle Pond if it's flooding? Worried Pip. Hopper thought quickly. We need help, he declared. Sunshine, can you sound your special Easter whistle? Of course, replied Sunshine, and he let out a magical whistle that sounded like tinkling bells and chocolate being unwrapped all at once. Almost immediately, a rainbow appeared through the storm clouds, and down it slid a magnificent white rabbit wearing a golden waistcoat. Mother Nature, at your service, announced the rabbit with an elegant bow. I heard the Easter Express might need some assistance. Oh, Mother Nature, said Hopper with relief, the storm is blocking our path. We're worried we won't be able to prepare everything in time for Easter morning. Mother Nature smiled wisely. Easter is about hope and new beginnings. A little rain can't stop that. With a wave of her paw, She parted the storm clouds, revealing a brilliant sun and sunny day. Then she tapped her foot 3 times on the ground, and flowers sprang up along the train tracks, creating a beautiful pathway forward. "The flower path will guide you safely," she exclaimed, "and I've sent word ahead to the forest friends to help you with your deliveries." As Mother Nature had promised, when the Easter Express arrived at Puddle Pond, they found a team of friendly rabbits and squirrels and birds all waiting to help. "We've built little bridges across all the puddles," exclaimed a gentleman squirrel with a bushy tail. "And we've mapped out the fastest routes to every home," added a wise old owl. With all this help, Hopper and his friends worked throughout the day. They filled basket after basket with chocolate eggs, jelly beans, and marshmallow peeps. Sunshine transported them efficiently from place to place, his wheels turning merrily along the tracks. By sunset, everything was ready. The Easter Express had visited every corner of the meadow, forest, and nearby town. Every child's garden had a special hiding spot, prepared with treats and treasures for the morning discovery. As friends gathered back at Hopper's burrow for a well-deserved rest, Pip asked, "Hopper, why do we celebrate Easter with eggs and chocolates and such?" Hopper smiled gently. "These treats are symbols of joy and new life that Easter represents. The eggs remind us of new beginnings, and sharing sweet treats remind us to share sweetness and kindness with everyone we meet. And Jesus. Just like we all shared our time in our towns today to make Easter special for everyone," observed Daisy. "Exactly," nodded Hopper. "Easter is about joy and hope and renewal and sharing love with others." As the stars began to twinkle in the evening sky, the flowers once again raised their voices in song. "Easter morning will soon dawn, with the joy and happiness as life goes on. Baskets filled with treats so sweet make Easter memories complete." The friends, well, they fell asleep to this gentle lullaby, knowing that they had done their very best to make Easter special for everyone. And the next morning, as children everywhere discovered colorful eggs and delicious treats hidden among the blooming flowers and fresh spring grass, the air was filled with laughter and delight. Oh, the most beautiful Easter music of all. And somewhere, if you listen very carefully, you might hear the faint toot toot of Sunshine, the Easter Express, already planning for next year's grand adventure. The end. Well, I hope you like that story. What do you make of it, Baby Cakes Bear? Yes, it's like this paradise. Amazingly wonderful time. Man, I wish we could go visit that for real. I know, me too. It's so very good. So as we remember Jesus, of course, we can also have a beautiful and enjoyable Easter with our wonderful chocolate and Easter chicks and everything as well. So thank you, everybody, for sharing Easter Day with us. Yeah, thank you, everybody. And, we'll see you again soon, okay? Have a good day, everybody. Happy Easter Day.